there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin Magiera, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Welcome to your haven for embracing joy, pursuing passion, and living a life of purpose. Sheryl here, and today's episode invites you to take a moment to reflect on your calendar. Not the calendar filled with work deadlines, to-do lists, or obligations, but rather the days you've set aside just for your joy. The activities that light up your soul and make you feel truly alive. So often we cruise through life on autopilot, letting days blend into each other without a moment dedicated to our personal happiness. I found myself awakening from a long slumber, realizing that while I was busy keeping up with life's demands, I was leaving my own desires behind. It wasn't until my children grew more independent that I understood the importance of scheduling time for fun, for adventure, just for me. Join me as we explore the transformative power of creating a commitment to infusing our days with joy, passion, and intention, reminding ourselves that life is not just about surviving, but thriving. The episode is titled, Living on Purpose List. Let's dive in. How's your calendar looking these days? Not your work or to-do list for yourself or others, but rather days that are scheduled just for joy. The activities or events that make you feel like you're living on purpose. Most of us spend our days on autopilot, and before we know it, another day has passed without nurturing our soul. I spent years of working and worrying too much until I woke from a very long dream, a dream I had forgotten to cultivate. I was so busy getting from one day to the next, I was leaving myself behind. I didn't even realize time was passing right in front of my unsuspecting heart. I don't exactly remember when I woke from my slumber, but it was after my children were older and more independent. My children needed me less, and I needed me more. I made the conscious decision to schedule and plan time to play and enjoy life, just for me. I wanted to be living on purpose. For years, I've been making sure I have something fun or adventurous on my calendar, even though it might be a month or two away. It gives me something to look forward to. I'll even schedule dates with myself. Even through the pandemic, I tried to always have something fun on my calendar, even if it was a virtual pajama or birthday party. It really didn't matter how big or small the events were. Each one fed my soul and brought me joy. For the next few weeks, I have a lunch with a friend, a baseball game, a pool day with my high school gals, and a petty, all noted on my calendar. Woo-hoo! Then for the 2 weeks following, I have several meetings, deadlines, and obligations. It's all about balance, plus having something to look forward to. Live less out of habit and more out of intent. Author unknown. Are you making time to schedule days of joy just for you? If you are, brava! Keep filling your calendar and chasing your dreams. If not, I invite you to add joy, fun, and adventure to your life today. Start building a living on purpose list. I am. As we wrap up this episode, Living on Purpose list. I hope you're feeling inspired to carve out spaces in your calendar for joy, for adventure, and for yourself. Remember, it's not about the grandeur of the plans, but the intention behind them. Whether it's a lunch with a friend, a day by the pool, or simply a quiet moment alone, every scheduled piece of joy is a step towards a more fulfilled life. Live less out of habit and more out of intent, as the saying goes. And let this be your guiding principle. If your calendar has been lacking these moments of pure happiness, now is the perfect time to start. Build your own Living on Purpose list and watch as your life transforms one joy-filled day at a time. Thank you for joining me on this journey towards intentional living. Until we meet again, keep dreaming, keep planning, and most importantly, keep living with purpose. Here's to filling our calendars and our lives with the things that truly matter. Now I've got to get going because I got to go add some fun things to my list. See you soon. If you love this episode, you won't want to miss my free workbook, 7 Simple Ways to Elevate Your Life. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, shine on, friends.